Okay, it's my second day of any exercise for like 2 years, and I just hope nobody looks at me and perceives me. Because as I was picking out something to wear, I was like, I'll wear this if nobody looks at me. And so like I'm just gonna bank on nobody's gonna stare at me. But like it always happens. How come whenever you don't want to be perceived, that's the day that you get the most perceptions, the most stares, and the days that like you want somebody to notice you, nobody says a single thing. What is that about? Anyways, I'm going to drink something so I don't pass out from the sun, and then I'm gonna go. So I'm just uncomfortable with this, like my stomach, which is fine because I can either change it or embrace it. I'm choosing to change. So I just want to say shout out to everybody who's like confident enough to just wear their sports bra and just out. Like anybody who's not afraid to just go out in their sports bra and just exercise. You guys were not raised with the idea that you should fear men at all costs. And I envy that, because all of my decisions, all of my outfit decisions are like, even though I look good in this, I don't want to be killed. So I'm just gonna not. And I'll just cover up and just deal with that. Anyways, I'm gonna get going. My grandpa was talking about, oh wait, what are we doing? Hold on. So my grandpa was talking about politics, which is like everybody's favorite thing to talk about, especially when you like differ. We love that. My grandpa was talking about politics, and Roe v. Wade just got overturned. Boomers are so eager to talk about social issues that are happening, but yet so just eager to insert their ego in what things were 50 years ago. And I'm just not doing it. Like, he was telling me, you have to watch this. You gotta see what's going on. And I know that he just thinks that I'm an uninformed little 22-year-old who's like silly and doesn't know a lot. But I'm completely fine with that, because I just would rather you think that than for me to get into this discussion and for you to be like upset at what I'm saying and for you to try to like persuade me that you know certain things that I may not. I only talk certain issues with people that I'm like intensely close with. Other than that, I just don't see a purpose. I just really don't see a purpose. Especially when it comes to Roe v. Wade, that is so complicated. That's so complicated. Those are things I cannot get into. Especially as an adoptee, like people are so eager to be like, well, if you don't want to have an abortion, adopt. And us adoptees are kind of like, don't you dare bring us into this conversation. We did not ask to be in that. All I'm gonna say is there's so many things to be discussed about that specific issue that I'm not discussing with a boomer. I am not discussing it with a boomer. Anyways, I'm just really happy about this lovely, beautiful day. Anyway, so I've been walking for a little bit. I genuinely thought I was gonna have to cut my arm off. It's not that hot, but it does get intense when you're like getting tired, you know what I mean? When people drive too slowly past you, I'm like, so are we gonna like, or what? It's not too hot. It is tiring walking. But I'm excited because I know that I'm gonna push myself and try to go do this whole like routine that I have, and then I'm gonna walk home. And I just feel like I could maybe start to jog, but right now I'm just like intensely walking. So we'll see how that goes. There's an ant. Sorry. But yeah, it's such a beautiful day to walk. Okay. I'm gonna go because I'm stupid, but it's fine. Oh my god. Hey! Oh my gosh, how are you? How are you doing? I'm just like, I don't walk. Crazy. Anyways, it's just such a beautiful day. Like, look at the weather outside. Oh, there's an ant on my phone. Oh my god. So I mentioned before on one of my previous videos that I want to channel the level of greatness that Oprah kind of spoke into her life when she was a young child. And that kind of starts with me clearly stating my intention. And my intention is to be a creative and to be able to monetize my creativity and to be able to make many different projects and many different things that I can be proud of that can also get me an income. I don't know what that is. Right now it's YouTube videos. So it's a start, even though I don't know the end goal. The end goal simply is to create, so it starts with this. I know that a lot of people would like to be content creators, but I truly feel like there's a select few people that genuinely have it, and I do feel like I have a lot of the traits that a content creator may possess. Creativity, an eye for aesthetics, communications and photography background, and the ability to be personable. I'm gonna try to upload daily. I'm gonna upload daily and just see where this takes me. If within a year I get really tired of it and stop, I get really tired of it and stop, and then my path will just go another direction. I won't view it really as a failure, because if I just lose my passion, then what's the point of that, you know? But it feels good to state intentions, but it's also scary because it's like, once you throw it out there, especially with my husband, if I tell my husband anything, he's gonna be like, so what happened to that? So like, what's going on with that? Didn't you say you were gonna? And I'll be like, yeah, but like people change their minds. But he's very much focused on stating what you want to do, doing it, and just like completing it at all costs. I really like, because that's kind of what I would like to do, but sometimes I just don't have the passion for it. Also, I feel like there's a thing with people with stable backgrounds that they can just accomplish more, because I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know how to sell you on this, but people with stable backgrounds can do more because they have more. There was something I wanted to say, but I'm just not going to say it because that'll hold me back in my mind. I don't want to be the one to doubt myself and to speak negativity into my life, because there probably will be other people that will do that, and I don't need that from me. Speaking of stating intentions, I really want a bestie. I have really good friends, and I have like really casual friends, like acquaintances, but I really miss getting in touch with somebody who I have a lot of things in common with, and who also is looking for like a best friend level of commitment, you know? And I'm hoping that now that I'm an adult, I can meet other people with my same ambitions and passions and like state in life, and that we can build something and have it to be like concrete. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna pray about it and see what Jod has to do with it. Also, I don't know if it's disrespectful to refer to God as Jod, because it makes me laugh, but I just keep doing it. I'm looking for a Gale if anybody wants an Oprah, or I'm looking for an Oprah if anybody wants a Gale, so that we can build together and make a nice little friendship. Oh my gosh, but like making new friends is so draining, because you got to go through the process of like seeing somebody, liking them initially, and then from that initial like connection, then you got to like grow together, and then you either decide that you like them enough to keep going, or you like don't. And I've ran into like 5 different instances of where I've run into like growing with somebody, and then I just decide like, oh, I actually don't like you. I don't want to be friends. And then you just got to deal with the fact that you have a friend, or you either got to ghost them or just talk to them forever, and like, because you don't want to hurt their feelings, and that really sucks. That really sucks. Anyways, back to my walk. Oh, again, hey! So, I decided, since I walked all the way here, I physically cannot run at any point, because I will collapse on the way back to my house. And I'm just deciding that one day I will build up the endurance enough for me to be able to run or jog enough. But today is just not, it's not that day. But I'm just proud of myself for even getting out, because it feels nice to like actually like participate in an active activity, you know? But yeah, thanks for stopping by. It's so good to see you. Oh.